What's up, everybody? My name is Jonathan Casey, and this is my CES coverage. So, Sam Fam, you know what we gotta do. We gotta do somewhat of a booth tour, but I'm just gonna tell you what I personally feel is the best of Samsung when it comes to CES 2020. And this video is sponsored by B&H Photo. So one of the unique things that I've seen from Samsung this CES is smart balls. Smart balls everywhere. This is Ballie, one of the most exciting products I think from Samsung. Basically, it's a personal care assistant. It's going to do things without you even having to ask for this. So like if your pet were to happen to spill or make a mess, it's going to trigger the vacuum to come and clean it up. If you want your blinds open every single morning, it will do that. It's really incredible what this thing is capable of, but supposedly it's going to tie in and work with SmartThings, which is really cool because I think that Samsung really needs to push their own ecosystem a little bit more, and I'm excited to see this come to market, and I can't wait to try it in my house. Oh, y'all caught me. So I'm actually on the B&H website because this is on Samsung, right? So I'm fixing to buy like a 1DX Mark III. We all know B&H Photo is great when it comes to camera gear, but you know what? Let's dive into some gaming because B&H isn't just all about camera gear. You can actually get some gaming stuff on here. So I'm about to load up. Thanks Samsung, because Samsung Pay all day. Y'all about to, hook me up with a lot of stuff. So one of the things that Samsung announced at CES was their new Chromebook. And as you can see, the red is absolutely gorgeous, but it's also available in like a gray black. It has two cameras. One is in a really odd place, but it's meant for if you wanted to flip it around and take pictures. I'm not sure if you're that type of person. I personally am not, but you might be. But what's great is it's a 4K display, it's an OLED display, it has 1 terabyte of storage, and it has a Core i5 with 16 gigs of RAM. I mean, for a Chromebook, this is probably the highest end that you're gonna get. It also comes with a pen, which they actually partner with Intel to create, which is called Project Athena, so it should function really, really good. One thing I quickly wanna mention is just the build quality of this Chromebook. I mean, if you look at the chamfered edges and then just the boxy design, the two-tone is absolutely gorgeous. Plus, I love how the speakers are like on the sides. You can see the speaker grill right here with like the perforated design. So I guess Samsung released some new storage to CES. We have the 980 Pro, and my God, look at those read and write speeds. 6,500 on the read and 5,000 on the write. I mean, if you edit 8K, which is becoming the norm, I mean, I think this year 8K will be the standard. Those are gonna give you the speeds that you need to edit 8K footage all day long. So one thing I've been wanting to check out, Samsung, you keep letting me down, still haven't sent me one, is the X5, but I gotta say, now I'm not really impressed with this anymore because now they have the T7 and the T3, the T5, they've all been great external storage, and this T7 just builds on that. The speeds have been increased to about 1,000 read and writes, plus it has a fingerprint scanner on it for secure backups and storage. So that way, if you're a video editor or a photo editor and someone steals your drive, they can't do anything with your files. That's pretty incredible and next level. Samsung, I need this. I need it right now. I need it. So one thing I really want to get into more this year is gaming. And I think that this might be my next gaming monitor. This is the Odyssey G9, and it's got that banana peel curve. Like, that is a banana curve. That curve is so deep. I love it. It's very like panoramic, so it's gonna surround you, giving you a very immersive gaming experience. When you combine the curve with the 5K, 2K display, 240 Hertz, plus you have HDR 1000, that's an incredible monitor. I'm gonna need that. I'm just gonna make a shopping list while I'm here for Samsung. People are always saying that Bixby isn't good, but watch this. Hey Bixby, I need a car. But typical Bixby though, only doing things halfway. It didn't give me any wheels. So this is the Sero, and the Sero to me is pretty awesome. I mean, in a practical use case, I really can't see it being super practical right now, but I think that this could potentially lead to something huge. I love the fact that it has a mount for your phone, so technically you could mount your phone and then use your front-facing camera and it could act as a mirror, but the whole flippity-flop thing, I think it's kind of cool. And with all of the Instagrammers out there in the world today, because it works directly with your phone, which is pretty awesome. So right behind me is the new 8K. This is the Q950, which is basically a refined Q900 in every way. It has a better build, so it has a perforated design that goes all the way around, and those holes are actually used for the multi-directional speakers that can be combined with a soundbar to give you insane sound. Really awesome. Plus you have a better stand. It does do true 8K this time around, but obviously 8K isn't an industry standard right now when it comes to streaming content. So anything you throw at this TV is going to look great because it's going to use AI and the new quantum processor to upscale it to give you a pristine image. My mouth is drooling about this TV. Like I'm about to go kiss it right now. I want this TV in my life. Plus, I mean, look at that TV. It's damn near bezel-less. I mean, it's got a little chin, but look at the sides. There's no bezel. What's not to like about that? So behind us we have Ballie, and in front of us we have Wally. This is the wall, and every time I see it, it just takes my breath away. This thing is just amazing. Micro-LED is the future, and I can definitely see why. I cannot wait for micro-LED to come to market for consumers, and I can get one of these in my house. I don't even think I have a wall this big in my house. So even robots need to take a break. Right now, Samsung's robot chef is taking a nap. It got tired of making everybody food, I guess. But you can see it is making some vegetarian food. I wouldn't mind a PB&J, so I might have to come back here, see if it'll make me a sandwich or maybe some carrots. But I think this thing is really, really cool. It reminds me of the robot from the Royal Caribbean cruise ships, the bartender robot. I think that this is probably similar technology. I don't know too much about it, but it's pretty awesome. So yeah, that was a quick look at what I personally feel is the best from Samsung when it comes to CES 2020. I gotta say, between Samsung and LG, they both killed it this year when it comes to CES, but obviously I'm gonna be a little biased towards Samsung and say I think Samsung did a better job. They really, really excelled this year. And I have to say, out of the 4 years that I've been coming, this has been my favorite CES when it comes to Samsung products. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribe for more CES videos just like this, and I will catch you in the next one. Thank you, B&H, for sponsoring the video.